lot of companies are so frustrated with their websites. It looks old, it's hard to update, and it's not generating any leads. Well, Sage Tree gets it. Since 2005, Sage Tree has been helping companies with websites that look great, work great, and get leads. Stop being an embarrassment to your website and get one that you're proud to share. Contact Sage Tree today to get a website that makes the phone ring. Getting started is easy. Go to sagetree.com, schedule a call. Go to sagetree.com and press that schedule a call button. All right, Joe, who you get? What's your chatting about today?
So we got a Get a Grip article here. So a new article here. I'll be posting it probably tonight or tomorrow morning, as usual.
As usual.
Writing about a guy named Steve Dettelbach, who is the current nominee to head the ATF from the Biden administration.
Oh, is this I haven't heard about this guy.
And yeah, I didn't either. You know, it was I saw an article the other day. There's a really good gun writer that writes on Ammo Land named Lee Williams, who I want to try to get on the show here in the next couple of weeks. But he was writing about it, and the Senate hearings are supposed to start either this coming week or the following week. His confirmation hearings. And it was interesting. Started looking at this guy, and you know, obviously he's he's going to be an anti-gun zealot, pretty much like the last one. But you remember the first nominee was David Chipman, and I wrote a couple of articles about it. And David Chipman was just a hardcore anti-Second Amendment zealot,
right?
And but the thing with Chipman, this guy's probably his feelings, toward the Second Amendment and rights and everything are probably similar to Chipman's. But Chipman was a lunatic. I mean, he was nutty, and that was one of the big things. I mean, even Romney and Murkowski and Collins wouldn't support him because he had said so many things that were outrageous that he was just nuts.
And he couldn't explain an AR either.
Well, yeah, that was one of many things. And what's nice too about one of the upside to our social media and everything today is that you can find video on everybody saying everything. So, if you have somebody that's prone to these nutty comments and statements and things like that, it's really easy to find it. And so I think that was a lot of what sunk Chipman. This guy, Dettelbach, though, doesn't seem to be that way. He seems to be, again, he's an anti-gun guy. He's supported by every town. And the NRA gave him an F rating for guns. The National Shooting Sports Foundation is vigorously opposed to him. Mm-hmm. So he's an anti-gun guy, which, again, what you would expect because, the Biden administration's probably the most anti-gun administration we've seen in this country, I think, far more so than Obama was or than Clinton was. Even though they did, we got the AR ban, I think, was during Clinton's term, or terms. But, they're way, I think, over the top here in the, with the Biden administration. So I would expect somebody like that. And it's, it's unfortunate. We'll have to see how the Senate hearings go to see how this guy presents himself because he's supposed to be pretty smooth. He ran for Attorney General in Ohio, and he ran unsuccessfully for that out there. But I guess that's when he first got on the radar with the NRA and the National Shooting Sports Foundation and those people. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes here because, like I said, Chipman was just a nut job, so it was easy to get rid of him. This guy, I think, is more dangerous. It's like with criminals. If you see somebody that looks like Charles Manson, that's a little bit easier. It's like, okay, I know what that is. You see somebody that looks like Ted Bundy, that's a little bit different. I think this guy's more along the lines of the Ted Bundy
this guy's not stupid. He's already seen what happened with the last nominee, so he's going to be prepared.
Yeah, and I think Williams mentions that in his article too, because the Biden administration didn't really do a good job of
vetting.
Well, not only that, but laying the foundation and supporting the Chipman nomination. According to Williams, he was saying that the Biden administration just more or less threw him out there and let him sink or swim, and he sunk. This time around, I think they're doing a lot more prep work and seeing what they can do. And, it seems like they probably vetted this guy a little bit more. And it's, it's unfortunate that, you can't even expect to have somebody that's going to head an agency that's supposed to regulate firearms, for the civilian population, ownership and lawful use.
Should be neutral.
You would think, yeah, or at least reasonably neutral, but
just follow the law. We're all entitled to carry and own a weapon. End discussion.
Well, yeah, it should be like that.
Really, if you steal it or if you break in and rob it or if you take the serial numbers off, if you do all of the things that laws are already on the books, just follow the laws.
Yeah, and and there's a fair amount of people that would argue that the ATF expends more resources, going after law-abiding citizens than they do going after criminals, and
it's too hard.
you can make a good argument for that, I guess, and especially now, in our environment that we have now, where a lot of federal agencies have been, I don't know if corrupted is the right word, but they've been weaponized. You see them using the FBI to attack political opponents. You see the same thing with the DOJ. That's what we were just talking about a few minutes ago with, these people protesting or intimidating these justices, going to their houses. It's one thing to protest in a park. If you're going to go to somebody's house, though, and be violently screaming and yelling, and DOJ will do nothing.
No.
And, so in that kind of environment, you can see how the person they want to run the ATF, is probably going to be along those lines as well.
Why are cartels still in business?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't, there's plenty of criminals to focus on should they choose to do that.
Yeah, it's almost the cartels are running our country.
Yeah, and we'll have to see how this goes this week or whenever they start these hearings with this guy.
Have you done any background on him yet?
Just a little bit, and just because, like I said, I got to do 600 or 700 words worth background.
You got work to do.
But yeah, from the stuff that I found, his history in Ohio, and I tend to look a lot at who endorses this guy,
right?
Because the other thing, the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association, endorses them or him, and again, that's
not good.
No, well, but those aren't rank and file cops.
No, that's what I said. That's not good.
Yeah, usually, it's like when you see the Police Chiefs Association and stuff like that. These are all political guys. They go in the direction that the political power is in. So it's not surprising that they're endorsing him. They said there was 140 ex-Justice Department employees.
What the heck is that? Oh, people that got fired?
No, apparently people that are still there endorsed him. Well, I guess they left anyway. But
they're not there anymore.
Former employees. But again, those are the kinds of endorsements.
That's a red flag in my book.
Well, yeah, with me too. That's how it shouldn't be a red flag, but it is just based on what you know. What you see from these people. The fact that the NRA gives them an F rating, that's a nice a good data point.
Yeah.
But the other ones too, the NSSF, the National Shooting Sports Foundation, that's another good organization in terms of looking at it from a gun owner's
What'd they
point
give
of view.
you?
They are vigorously opposed. I don't think they have a letter system, but they came out against him way back when he was running for Attorney General and in Ohio, and they're doing the same thing. And this guy apparently supports red flag laws. He supports the AR bans. He supports the bans on standard capacity magazines, and the Everytown USA was very excited about him. So that's kind of the thing that I would base my opinion on. Anyway, that's where I would look. But so we'll see what happens, though.
Should be interesting. It's another circus.
So take a look at the article, and it'll be posted tonight or tomorrow morning.
Probably tomorrow morning, folks.
Probably.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.